The next step is to choke the cartridge at the base of the bullet. This is done with a piece of string, which is in fact just a simple light gauge piece of nylon cording attached to a bolt with a wooden dowling handle. I've drilled a hole in my bench here to enable an anchor point to be achieved. In order to choke the cartridge, simply place the lower edge of the cartridge over the string, achieving a complete round turn with it. Now it's important to note that the position of the string here coincides slightly below the bottom edge of the bullet here. Then, by simply gently pulling once on the string to choke the paper, then by rotating the cartridge 180 degrees and choking again, you notice that the tail part of the choke here was readjusted after that second part of the choke. We can remove the string and begin our next step. Having choked the cartridge, we're now going to take a piece of organic based string, not nylon or anything like that, and by a simple series of overhand knots, we'll just tie at that choke with 3 I found to be effective overhand knots. The first one being done this way, and then by rotating around underneath and tying another one, we achieve tension on that knot from both sides, and finishing that off with a third in the form of a reef knot. That process takes a little bit of practice, but once you're down, it goes pretty quick. Now by pinching the waist part of the choke here, it'll make it easier for the trimming of the cartridge with these great big huge scissors I have. Making sure that any parts of the string or paper do not extend past the outside edge of the cartridge. We see that the bud is formed in the center of the base and that nothing protrudes around the outside. At this point we can remove the mandrel. Now that the cartridge has been assembled, we have to simply charge it with our appropriate load of powder with our small funnel, and in this case 55 grains of GoX 3F. With the cartridge charged, to simply twist the end together using 2 thumbs, 2 fingers, pinch in a box formation, and then twist and push in to the top of the cartridge, sealing it and preventing any powder from escaping. with the cartridge twisted off, the last step is to simply lube the outside of the paper. This is done by simply dip lubing in your favorite recipe up to the level of the bottom of the powder cylinder, then placing it in a rack to cool and harden.
That's good. You're just a little...